My name is Rhapsody and welcome back to Hearthstone Dungeon Runs. Alright, so what have we done? 6 of them so far? Save for the ones that were lost. 6 of them so far. Alright, so that means that the next one that we need to go with is... Hang on, bottom line. I promised I didn't look. It's... Warlock, Mage, Priest? Hey! What did we win with Warlock? Because Warlock already has a crown. Gul'dan has been throned. What exactly did we win with? I don't think it was just like an oh no, it was an overwhelming zoo deck with like a bunch of implosions and imp gang bosses, and it went ridiculously well. I think I also had the flag, which gives +1/+1 to all minions on board. It was ridiculous. I'll just keep that. It's not too hard to beat this opening boss, and especially with the ability to just flood the board with opening minions, we should be fine. Oh. All the better. What I really want to do is discover the secrets of this board, because I've seen that there are secrets here. I'm just not savvy enough to discover them myself. I'll put down the Knife Juggler, because then the Imp Master is going to throw out 2 daggers. I know that you can blow this area up. You can get a key, and then you can unlock this chest. That's as much as I know. I don't know how to blow this area up, though. I know you can agitate this candle. But over the course of this series, I have tried to agitate the hell out of that candle in order to get this done. Deal 2 damage. Alright, never mind. For a second there, I was thinking that was... What's that other spell? 2 damage lifesteal, 3 damage lifesteal? But it only deals to a minion? It seems like power creep, on Drain Life, except it's definitely not, because Drain Life has the ability to target heroes. Death Rattles trigger twice, that's not super good. I mean, I have no Death Rattles in my deck. Your minions have permanent stealth. Is interesting. If I wanted to make this an entirely zoo deck, I could do that. Your spells cost 1 less. Warlock spells are some of the worst spells in the game. Fuck it. Minions have invisible. So Darkpack, Devilsaur Egg, and Shadow Flame is a little too slow. The thing is, if I'm going to have an invisible board, I'm going to want to have the ability to just get big dudes on there. Or a lot of dudes. Little Legion isn't really what I'm looking for, but it's probably closer to what I'm looking for than Taunt, especially considering Taunt has no effect when it's stealthed. So I'll take Little Legion. Unfortunately, we are going to need some Swarm buckets soon. Swarm is, I think, what they call Zoo in this. Forgot to make my bed. Whoops. It's early in the morning. Despite the fact that it very clearly in the bottom left corner says that it's 5:49 p.m. Look, that's my morning. I'll keep this. It's a curve. Actually, considering how low my curve tends, this isn't really a curve. Should have considered that. Dreadsteed is interesting. If I had double Death Rattle, Dreadsteed would be just a whole board of Dreadsteeds really quickly. But I don't know if that's even good at all. Hang on. Did that light just turn on? I swear that light was duller a couple seconds ago. Has it transferred its light power over down here? Now I can burn down the wall? Swear that's not possible. Alright, so this is just gonna be Doomguard go face. Yeah. I'm gonna have greater damage on board than them anyway. So I could clear, but the upshot of not clearing is I have lethal next turn. Devilsaur Egg. Okay, cool, we're fine. Dude didn't even use his hero power on his Acolyte of Pain. Could have drawn another card, but... Well played. I was going to do a fancy kill with a Hellfire, but then I realized immediately that I was going to give him 5 armor by doing so, and possibly would have prevented myself from winning. This sucks. I mean, these base themselves around the idea of giving taunt to something. My minions have stealth. They're never going to get that. These are all taunt. My minions have stealth. They're never going to get that. And this is the discard bucket. Now, the discard bucket is good if you get discard for buckets 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Like, all of them. I guess the one good thing about having stealth is Malchezaar's Imp will never be challenged. So I'll have the ability to keep Malchezaar's Imp around. Fuck it, I'm gonna take it. I don't actually have the ability to trigger Lakari Sacrifice, though, because I've got 1 discard, 2 discard, 3 discard. And Lakari needs 6. So I guess now I'm torn. Like, I want Swarm buckets and I want discard buckets. If both of them turn up in the same pick, probably gonna take the discard just because it's more interesting. For the moment, I'm just going to be throwing things like Lakari Sacrifice back, though.
Your magic finds no purchase here.
Totally fine by me. Alright. Give Taunt to my Voidwalker. Can't wait. I'll keep Lakari Sacrifice in hand because it'll give me the ability to trigger Dampen Magic and just waste my opponent's turn when I want to. Corruption will do that as well. That said, I should probably only do that after I have a Imp Master down. Because I'm going to want a board that is actually going to challenge the opponent. So what do you got? 5 now on board? I can lock you up for a couple turns. What you want? Baby, I got it. What you need. Easy. Lakari. Oh no, it got counter-spelled. How could I have seen such a thing coming? Is that lethal next turn? 5 and 4. Well, I mean, it could be if we drew Hellfire off the top deck. But it isn't! Ah, okay, so here's the interesting thing about why it's not. I thought that Corruption allowed you to target your own minions, in which case I would Corrupt to trigger the counterspell and then Hellfire for the win. If this was Mortal Coil, I could have done that. Oh well. Ah, dang. Alright. Well played. That's basically an Artosis mistake. Early in the days of Hearthstone, Artosis was playing in some sort of a... I want to say, like, semi-competitive match, but he may have just been there as a personality or a caster. And as a play, he was trying to execute his own Sylvanas. And you could see him targeting, and the commentators were going mad, going, oh, this is a really cool idea. Target, 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 target. Then you can see him read the card, and it says target an enemy minion. He's like, oh, fuck. Primordial Wand, because it'll never be removed. Vorpal Dagger is pretty good as well, but Primordial Wand, like, if I put that on a Doom Guard that's on the field, it's never going to be removed. Discard. Destruction! Doomsayer, next turn destroy all of your opponent's minions, because you can't stop me from doing it. Here's the Swarm deck. Kobold Librarian and Imp the Implosion would be really good. But Soulfire, Doom Guard, and Cruel Dynamancer. Yeah, I'm going to take him. I'm going to try and go for this. It's probably not going to work. Be entirely ready for the fact that it will not work. But maybe it does. But it won't. But maybe. That's fine. I don't really cast that many spells. Oh, fuck. I mean, I have enough in my deck now to trigger Lucari's Sacrifice. Literally, I have 6 discards in my deck. But I don't really know if I wanna give my opponent a Tunnel Trog immediately. Especially when I have to draw every single one of my discard cards. And none of them can discard any of my other discard cards. I will probably play Primordial Wand, though. Because I've beaten, what, 3 bosses? 3 adapts on a single minion? That's pretty good. Oh, 4. I mean, plus attack, and Wind Fury, and we win. Fury. I had to say that. Yeah, summon a Tunnel Trog. Yeah, I guess I just tap this turn. Because, like, I can remove that, but it will give my opponent a Tunnel Trog if I do. Whoa! I might just kill you this turn. Have your Tunnel Trog. Yes. Literally none of those affects my minion. That sucks. There's Wind Fury. 3 attack. Cool. I mean, my opponent doesn't really seem to overload that much. I could remove damage from their board by playing the Millhouse. Definitely going to tap here. Alright. That's fine. Oh, damn, they totally do play Overload. A lot, in fact. I was just ridiculously wrong in my previous assertion. Primordial Wand is pretty ridiculous, though. Oh no, I accidentally killed him too early. Doomguard discarding Cruel Dynamancer unfortunately seems poetic. Discard. Clutch Mother Zervis and 3 more discard triggers is really, really good. I would love to have Blood Reaver Gul'dan, especially considering I have 2 Doomguards in this deck. But with Malchezaar's Imp, 2 Void Walkers, and all of the demons that come out of Imp Master and Implosion, it could just end up as a really, really lame card. This is what I would usually go with, the Little Legion here, but I'm going to go with the discard build. At this point, I now have 9 discards in my deck, and I have a deck of 24 cards. Those 9 discards aren't 9 cards that discard, because 2 of them are Doomguards, or 3 of them are Doomguards? 3 of them are Doomguards, so they take up 6 of the discards, and then there's 2 Soulfires, and there is a... 2 Soulfires and a... What the heck is this guy doing there? Whomp Whisker. 2 Soulfires and 2 mana creature, Dark Shield Librarian. If I can discard the Clutch Mother Zervis, that would be lovely. Next turn, I can make it a 50-50, play the Void Walker Soulfire face. Let's do it. Hey, we did it. Doomguard. I mean, I can kill that with the Drain Life on field. I'm kind of... Yeah. I kind of have to. I just need this to eventually pull out my Doomguards and we'll be fine. Cool. I'm never going to kill the Silver Vanguard. I have no... There is no good reason that I should ever do that. It's the kind of card that you want your opponent to kill for you. Or to run into one of your opponent's cards. I have no reason to want to ever do that. Alright, Primordial Wand. My highest attack minion. Let's give you +1/+1. Poisonous could have an effect. I'll give you Wind Fury before I give you more attack. Give you Divine Shields. And then none of these have any effect. It's a shame how often none of them have an effect. Yeah, I will actually... He had Poisonous. I didn't need to sack the other minion. That said... 6-2... No, I didn't have lethal. Okay. Next turn, I'm going to be dropping the Cruel Dynamancer, and it's going to summon a 2-2 Clutch Mother Zavis. That's a really good roll for my opponent. Look at that fucking rot face there. Yikes. This forces lethal, or threatens lethal next turn. If the Cruel Dynamancer did their thing at Battlecry speed rather than at Death Rattle speed, I might have gone for it. Oh well. Alright. Now if I can get some more Malchezaar's Imps, I'm into this. Your minions have +1/+1 is really good. Especially considering that it'll also upgrade the minions coming out of the Lucaria Sacrifice. Yeah. We'll go with that. Ouch. We definitely can't go Cult of Cthulhu. It's far too late to do that. I kind of want to go Kobold Librarian. Possess Village Implosion. I do want some late game Dread Infernals, but the thing is, my whole point is my late game is a ridiculous amount of minions out of Lucaria Sacrifice. And I can get a lot of power out of the fact that I just took a captured flag, and I'll take some Swarm cards. I really wish I had a discard bucket there, but I have, what, 2 more chances to get a discard bucket? We'll see. We'll see. One of the best treasures that I can get after this is going to be Small Backpack, so that I can get 2 more cards in the opening. And that should mean that I will always have cards to discard, effectively. I don't want to be in a situation where, like, I'm only discarding 1 or 2 cards. Implosion's really good here, but it's too late. But I don't want to be in a situation where I'm only, you know, able to half complete my quest because my Doom Guards are only discarding 1 card rather than 2 or things like that. Imp Master becomes ridiculous right now. It's just unfortunate who we're up against. If I can draw the Dark Shield Librarian here and it discards the Hellfire, I'm going to be the happiest man. See, Voidwalker doesn't actually do anything. I put it on the board, it and my face get bombed next turn. And then the turn after I play Imp Master. Imp Master makes another minion on the field. And then there's a 2-2, a 2-2, a 2-5, and my face. Actually, it does something. It dilutes a little bit of the damage coming to my face, and it makes it so that it, like, there's a chance that at least one of the 2-2s will survive to the following turn. Dreadsteed's going to be good in this, just going to sap up damage. Alright, none of my 2-2s survive. I think I don't remove the Mad Bomber. Fuck it. Go for Divine Shields, Wind Fury definitely, and then all attack buffs. Attack. Attack. +1. Divine Shield. Oh, man. Oh, fuck, I forgot. Well, I mean, there was no other good pick that I could have made that turn, so the Divine Shield had to be the one that I take anyway. Yeah, I think we're, like, done? Primordial Wand just fucking rocks, man. I don't know what to tell you. It's insane. Right, you get to bomb 3 of my minions. You increase the power of one of yours by 3, so you have on board. Well, I mean, no, you hit my face, so only by 2. Yeah, we're fine. I was thinking, like, with bombers that hit every target and things like that, is there any way that my opponent actually had an out there for lethal that turn? But not really. If their hero power is free and then they cast a Matter Bomber afterwards, that's what, 6? Maybe. I definitely don't have a unique deck. I have far too many copies. Another Malkazar's Imp and another Doomguard. Perfect. Take that. Chronomancer Inara! I haven't got my final treasure yet. That happens immediately after this. If I get treasure, then a discard pack, and the discard pack especially has low-cost minions like Darkshield Librarian, we're covered. We should be able to win off of the back of that. Well, I guess obviously it depends who we're up against, but we should be able to.
Time can be unwound. You can be undone.
I mean, that's a turn 1 and a turn 2 play, so I'm totally happy with this. Okay, so I'm going to have the ability to start taking down the Archmage in the next turn. It's usually really annoying because it's 2 mana and it has 4 HP, which is a... If you start drawing and casting a bunch of cards, especially if you cast Flame Strike, I'm going to be mad. My phone should be on silent. At least you got a shitty minion. I should have tapped first because I knew I was going to.
Someday I'll be just like you. Someday I'll be just like you.
So they... I'm not even going to go through what they just did because it's going to make me mad. I'm not that kind of guy. I like to think so, at least. Who knows? Maybe I am that kind of guy.
Put this apple on your head. Put this apple on your head.
Oh, don't hit it. Thank you. I do need to start taking these Sorcerer's Apprentices out, but... me and what army? Okay. Don't discard the Doomguard. Ah, shit. I always knew that Knife Juggler was going that way. Well, actually, no. Knife Juggler should go for one of these. Okay.
Catch.
Well, what? Cruel Dynamancer is gonna now summon another Cruel Dynamancer? Because other than that, I've only discarded spells. But the thing is, how am I gonna get Cruel Dynamancer to die now? Because my face is hurting. I actually have to ram both of those into Archmage Antonidas. Because otherwise, Archmage's Intelligence, or whatever it's called, just kills me. There's a really dumb play here, which is I hit that and then I implosion my own in order to summon another Cruel Dynamancer. But when I say it's a dumb play, I mean it's a dumb play. There's no good reason to do it like that. I think we're at the point that I need to stop tapping. Thankfully, I've got a bunch of stuff on board, so it's unlikely that hits face. 1 in 6. Okay. Hit a damage minion. Good. I really want to tap before this so that I discard a card, but... But at this point, I don't think I can afford the HP. I can't let my opponent have any minions on the board at the end of this turn. Well, that's perfect, because I... Not a big minion, not a big minion, not a big minion, not a big minion. Perfect. Because I need to run both Cruel Dynamancer and the Voidwalker in. And it summons another Cruel Dynamancer. I mean, the Cruel Dynamancer chain will not end now. which is lovely. I just have a permanent 6/6 on the board. It's as though I have a Dreadsteed, but it's buffed to shit. Yeah. I think I have a Siphon Soul in my deck. Mage's Insight. Hopefully it's not just a bunch of fireballs. You just did the what? My opponent's gonna deck the nope, never mind, I'm dead. That's a blizzard. I can't come back from that. I don't... This is the most bullshit of all time. I need you to know this. I want you to notice when I'm not alone. I when I'm not alone, yeah. You're so fucking special. Sorry, is the next line. And I wish I were. She's just shuffling all of this back into her deck. I can't do anything about it. Thankfully, there's no minions in there. Oh, cool. Corruption. That's really going to help me. Oh, cool. Drain Life. That's really going to help me. That was horse shit.
I knew I would win. I've seen my own future.
Oh, we had the perfect board to take out the Archmage. And she... Archmage Insight for 0-cost spells. Drew. Flamestruck. Drew. We were pretty much out of it at that point. Good lord. Well, that was fun. Bit crushing. Kind of like the last 2 runs in a row. Hopefully you've been enjoying yourselves. My name has been Rhapsody. The name of the game has been Hearthstone, Kobolds, and Catacombs dungeon runs. Hopefully you've been enjoying... I just said that. See you next time.